Okay, so welcome. We are here today with Beijing Blitz Motorsports, and my name is Tammy Nelson, and I'll be interviewing Cheryl Spencer as well as Barry Spencer here from the UK, and they're here for King of the Hill, which has just gone past, as well as Rally Barbados 2022. Super excited because this is a year for females, and females are doing it all over the world, and we want to definitely sort of hone in on what Cheryl's doing here in Barbados and how she's promoting women in motorsports in Barbados. So Cheryl, tell me, how long have you been doing this? I have a lot of questions for you. How long have both of you been doing this? I have a lot of questions, so tell me.
So we've been doing it since 2008.
2008.
Yeah, and Barbados started off the rallying experience as it did.
Yes.
This is our 7th time we've actually taken part.
7.
And yeah, seven. And we also rally in the UK. So I was 46 when I started rallying.
46.
Yes.
Now, some people would say 46. Why start at 46? Why at 46 and not before? Why?
I think it's just opportunity, and I mean we've always watched rallying and been involved in motorsport of some description, but never rallying until we came out here in 2007, and we found out about the rally. We went to the after party at Vaucluse.
Yes.
And after a few banks, as you do.
Yes.
Barry Gale said, he said, I'd like you to buy a car.
Yeah.
And next year and come out and race. And I'm thinking, Barry would be fine doing that. He'd be great.
Yeah.
And he said, no. He said, there's one thing though, Cheryl. He said, you're driving.
You're no way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
And what did you say?
I went, oh my God.
So said, so done?
So he said yes.
Yes. So
we did.
We did. So said,
we
so
said,
done.
Yeah.
What were your friends saying? Like, they didn't say, well, this is crazy. Why do this?
My family?
Yeah.
Oh, they were just like, what are you doing, Mum? Seriously, why are you even doing it? I said, it's got to be something for me now.
Yeah.
You know, it's the time. And I mean, the thing is, we've been friends with Shelley Taunton, haven't we, for a while, and I've watched her so many times, and she said to me in the UK, she said, why don't you just do it, Cheryl? I said, well, I can't do that. She went, you can, just go and buy a car and do it.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, maybe. And we watched loads of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we literally thought, okay, let's just do it.
Yeah.
That was it, really.
Okay, so sounds good. I have a couple questions, and because I don't want to forget my questions, I'm going to sort of go through my list. Is that okay?
I write all mine down anyway, don't worry.
Okay. No.
I make notes about everything at my age.
Okay, so one of the questions here, what is one of your most memorable moments in motorsports? Or coming to Barbados, should I say?
Okay, so one of the biggest memorable ones was we got invited to go and do a Women in Motorsport chat to one of your local schools.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yes, we did.
Do you remember the school?
It's near, what was the name of the school?
It's near Six Roads, just down
Near
from
Six Roads?
coming
Six
away
Roads.
from the airport.
I live in Barbados, but I don't remember everything, but okay, I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
Maybe Princess Margaret? Maybe.
Yeah, I think it might be actually.
Yeah,
yes, I think it might be.
Princess Margaret.
Yeah, so we took the car down and we gave a big talk to all the girls and that, and they were so enthusiastic. Their faces just lit up.
Yeah.
And then we came out. We're supposed to be in there like 20 minutes. I think it ended up about 40
hours.
minutes. Well, probably about 4 hours by the time we finished.
Yeah.
And they were like in the car and trying the suits on and the helmets, and it was just to see their little faces. You know what I mean? It was just amazing. And what an honour to be invited to do that. It was just amazing.
I can imagine. Oh my gosh. Awesome. So no, I know you guys have this name, Ting Bling. Ting Bling. Now I want to know how you came up with the name, because in a way it sounds like a youthful Bajan thing for me. Furthermore, remember I told you, you told me that you've been here for the last umpteen amount of years. I need you to do the Bajan thing and say cheese on bread. If you can say that, I know for sure you're not only English, but you're also a Bajan. Can you do it?
Cheese on bread.
Cheese on, that we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Cheese on bread. Yes. So now tell me, where did Ting Bling, how did you come up with the name?
It sort of came about us, really, didn't it, in a way?
Because Cheryl decided that the car had to be quite sparkly and
Really?
stand out.
Had to be in
and
your
a bit-
face.
A bit in your face.
Yes.
If you're going to do it right.
Yeah, if you're going to do it right.
Exactly.
So it was the wrapping, the guy who did the wrapping at home.
Yeah.
And he'd wrapped it and he says, that looks a bit blingy now.
Oh.
So we went, bling.
Yeah.
And
Bling
it
Bling.
started from there, so
And
hashtag Team Bling Bling start
Team-
there.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
We came out here one year when we first put the bling on, didn't we? And we were, what's the service park we went to? Is it Greenland? Greenlands.
Yeah.
And lovely Bajan guy come over, quite an oldie gentleman. He said to us, I was talking about changing the colour of the car or something, and he went, "You can't change the car."
You,
I said, "You can't change the car."
why not?
No. An icon. You in the car and an icon now said you cannot change the car.
Green and pink.
So I went home and I was like, well, I need to change it. What am I going to do? So he's got to come up with all the ideas. So hence we've still got the bling in it.
Okay, I love it. It's fantastic. And I know now you guys have some sponsors.
We do.
You do. So tell me a little bit about the sponsors as well.
Okay, so
And how that came about. Yeah.
So obviously the first year we did it in 2008, we stayed here on holiday.
Yeah.
Did the rally, didn't we? And then we got in discussions with Marcy here about sponsorship.
Yeah.
So they agreed to sponsor the car that year. They've done it 6 times now, Dover Beach Hotel.
Right.
And then Marco Polo, when he was up in the Crane, he agreed to sponsor that year as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
And then from then on, it's just got bigger and bigger, really. So the big sponsor this year, which is new, is Niven Eco Oil, Niven Distribution, and Harrogate Water.
Oh, fantastic.
So, which is fantastic for us to have another Bayesian company on board.
Yeah.
We wrote them last night, actually, weren't
Yeah,
they?
we were out.
And he's sort of quite interested in maybe doing a bit more for us. So watch this space.
Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Excellent. I'm really glad that you're getting the support, especially from Barbados. And I'm sure,
Fantastic.
look, you're going to get a lot more support coming on board, especially with
Thank
women
you.
being in motorsports. And honestly, I'm really proud of you for what
Oh,
you've done,
thank you.
because when I found out that you were driving, my first year in motorsports was in 2016, and I was amazed to see that there was a female driver. I think you were actually the only one. I think either the only one or there might have been others, but I heard of you, and I was like,
Yeah.
no way, there's no way there's a female that's driving. Could not believe it. So super happy. My question to you would be, what would you tell other women who are seeking to get into motorsports? What would you tell younger women? Should they, like, how would you encourage them to get into motorsports? Where's a place to start? How do you start?
I mean, the place to start really is find out any of your local motorsport clubs.
Yeah.
And just really find out where you start and where you want to go with it.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, just go out there and do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Don't wait for someone to encourage you to do it.
Yeah.
Just go and do it, because believe me, for us, I mean, my husband and my family have been fantastic.
Yeah.
But for me to actually go and do it, because I've suffered with clinical depression for years,
Yeah.
for me, this has really given me the confidence I never had.
Yeah, you know what I tell people? I say
yeah.
that it's therapeutic.
Oh, do
honestly,
you know, it absolutely is.
It is, right? For me, like, I've done motorsports and it's changed my life. Honestly, if I didn't do it, I wouldn't be meeting you, nor you. And I was able to travel all around the world, but it really helped me because, like, when you're driving, tell me, like, when things do happen.
They do happen.
They do happen. You have some bumps, you have some arguments in the car, maybe, sometimes,
Well,
whatever. Yeah. But you may have a challenge while you're driving, but once you get past that, you have to think about finishing or getting to that finishing line. Yeah.
And I think that makes you more determined. It's all these little challenges you come across, not just in your normal life, but in rallying since we started in 2008. I mean, it's been a challenge, not only because I was old when I started, I was 46.
Yeah.
But you've got a lot of young girls that are coming out and they're absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
And, I think, well, they must think I'm rubbish. But do you know what I think? I'm not looking at it like that.
Yeah.
I'm a woman. I'm doing what I want to do and what other women like yourself have done.
Yeah.
And I'm going to carry on doing that. And I mean, to be fair, I'm a part of the British Women Racing Drivers Club.
Yeah.
And Lorena McLaughlin and all the team, they've been absolutely fantastic, giving us so much support and encouragement. You know, when you have that little moment, you think, oh, I don't know about this.
Yeah.
But then you just get a kick back and you start again. You just keep going. Just keep pushing. That's what I'd say.
Yeah, keep going, keep pushing.
Yeah, totally.
The thing is, right, you can't look at other people. You can't look at what everybody else is doing. And you have to understand what you are doing. It's for you, why you're doing it, and why you're doing it for you. So it's important. So
yeah, totally.
I have some other questions. Well, you want to say something? Sorry.
No, I was going to say that obviously there's a confidence side of it, because I didn't have very good confidence.
Yeah.
But doing this has given me the confidence that I needed to get me on in life, to get you progress in life. So.
Yeah, and for me, it's also helped me to make some better decisions for myself.
Oh, totally.
For sure.
Makes you think clearer and know where you're going.
Yeah, I quit a couple jobs and found the right one and pursued the best hobby ever, which is car racing. There's nothing like it. So exhilarating.
What else could you wish for?
What else could you wish for? Nothing. Nothing else. Nothing else. Okay, so let me see here. Where else have you rallied in the world? Other than, tell me, go ahead.
So obviously Barbados is the main one, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've done a few in the UK, and that's pretty much it really. But we'd like to do more.
Yes.
But obviously with everything that's been going on in the world, but we're looking at focusing more into it, aren't we, next year? So so
So
hopefully.
how many rallies have you competed in?
How many?
20, I guess.
About 20?
20.
20. That's a lot.
I would say 20.
That is a lot.
It is a lot, but if you look at the time span, it's actually not that much.
Really?
But obviously, the opportunity to do it has not been there for us to do that. I mean, we've been looking at doing stuff over in France and Belgium and stuff, haven't we, as well?
Yeah.
So we've been looking at those. So.
Okay, can you tell me about your relationship in the car? As in, like, the car relationship. And I want to hear from his point of view.
Okay, you listen to him first then.
Can you tell me what you? Yeah.
It's normally quite calm, to be fair.
I feel it.
It's like calm and
I did pay him to say that earlier. No.
I love it. Okay.
It's calm and professional most of the time, but we do have the occasional rude words slipped out into my ears.
Yes.
And I've not quite got it correct.
Yeah.
So
That sounds more like it though. I mean, like, not like that, but like, to be honest, like, motorsports is not, there's a lot of stress involved in it. I find it can be very stressful, especially if you want to do it right.
very stressful.
It is, and if you're competing and you're competing against others, it could be very stressful. But what I think that is important, you compete against yourself. So if you did like a 1.5, you try to do something like a 1.3. You compete against yourself every single time, and you stay focused.
You have to.
You have to stay focused.
Yeah, you do, definitely.
So what do you think makes a good rally car driver? And then I want to find out from you, what do you think makes a good navigator?
What makes a good rally car driver?
But maybe 3 things, just 3 things, or maybe 2 things that you can say that you think that anybody that wanted to get into this sport needs to know about being a great driver or focused driver.
I would say have confidence in yourself.
Confidence.
Do all your training. Go on the right courses you need to do.
Yes.
And just basically just be determined.
Be determined.
And
Don't give up.
No, absolutely. You
Don't
need to be
give up.
determined and keep going. I mean, especially from a women's point of view.
Yeah.
You just need to keep going. So we need more women in motorsport.
Yeah,
So.
we do. We do. We need to really break the ice. I cannot wait till a woman wins Rally Barbados. They may be laughing. They may be laughing now, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
I'll keep trying. But
I'm backing you, Cheryl. I'm backing you. I'm backing you.
Thank
Barry,
you.
tell me, so what are the 3 things that you believe makes a great navigator?
You have to be very precise and particular about everything that goes on.
Mm-hmm.
You really need to be calm.
Yes.
And just have confidence in what you're saying
Yes.
is correct. 'Cause sometimes the heat of the moment and your notes have gone upside down or something.
Yeah.
But you need to just have confidence to know that what you're saying is what is going to be on the next corner.
Yeah.
But I think in that as well,
Mm-hmm.
I think in that as well, you're saying that about another thing with being a rally driver, you have to have faith in the navigator.
Oh,
Because at the end of the day,
Yes.
you're putting your complete trust in that one person.
Yes.
And you need to be in that place when you're in that car.
Yeah, agreed. Absolutely agree. And as a fellow navigator to navigator, something that you said to me is you have to be calm. I mean, no matter what, you have to be calm. And that resonates with me because my personality, I'm literally, I don't drink coffee, but I'm literally on coffee all the time. So I found out that when I had to actually navigate, like you said, Barry, I had to learn to be calm.
Take a step back.
Yeah. To the point that, like, I felt like eventually I found that I got better. The calmer I was, the better I became. I felt like being in the matrix. You know, like when you're in the matrix and it's like a, everything's going slow.
A bit like
it's like, ooh, everything's going in a slow motion. But I found that definitely helped me to be.
He's very calm, very calm. I mean, he's calm anyway.
You're naturally calm.
Yeah,
so you can imagine I'm like bursting.
You're a bit like.
Yeah. So at the end of a stage, I'm ready to like scream. You're like, oh my god.
I bet you're so sat there going, come on.
Yeah. Believe it or not, I'm navigating for a female this year, which is quite different.
Wow.
So when we get to the end of the stages, we are both screaming and yeah, baby, yeah, really, and that's really uncommon because normally we get to the end of the stages with my guys and they're giving me a knock. You have to give me a knock. The guys are like, I'm like, yeah, how was it? And they were like, yeah, that was good. That was it. Like,
no, to be fair, we're probably like you and the other lady driver.
Oh, you screaming?
Literally, it's like, yes!
Yeah,
done it. Go on. Where did that come from?
I love it. It brings out even a better side.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It really is hilarious when he goes out. He nearly took the wrapping off the car. Well, I didn't see the post.
Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, it is so good to have you guys here for Rally Barbados.
It's been great to be in here.
2022. Can't believe it. COVID was a bummer, an absolute bummer. So tell me, like, how was it without Rally during COVID?
Oh, it was horrendous for me, wasn't it?
Dreadful.
Yeah, I mean, I was furloughed for quite a lot, but absolutely awful because this is a goal for me. As I've suffered with depression, so this is a goal for me. So when it wasn't going to go ahead, it was a knockback. So then you have to find another goal. And every time we were like, we're going to go to Barbados. We were going to come to Christmas. That didn't happen. And so for me, it's a massive goal for me. It just gives me, well, basically gives my life back, really. I mean, I know I've got the family, but it's...
We were just preparing for rally after rally, just hoping it would happen, and it never did. So we put the car back, and then waited again, and then knocked back again. So it's just it wasn't good.
So how excited were you guys to hear that we were opening back up and everything was happening? Like what happened? I mean, like what did you start to do? Was like, were you screaming to the top of your lungs? Was it like, get the car wrapped now?
Yes, pretty much.
Pack your bags, we're going.
The amount of times I packed my bags and unpacked them was unbelievable, wasn't it, really? But it was just like, as soon as we knew it was going ahead, we were like, yes. And it's weird because like my brain kicked into like, this is going to happen now. And so everything changed in myself, didn't it? From being like really low in COVID to having this focus back in our life. Well, for me, basically, wasn't it? Was the fact that it was like, you know, this is coming. You can do it again. And I mean, I'll be honest. Before I came out, I was quite nervous, wasn't I? I was like, I don't know if I could do this. You know, I'm 60 and all these things. But no, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
The morning, wasn't it? The morning we took the car down to the port, to the boat. That's when it really kicked in that
I burst into tears.
This time.
I literally burst into tears.
You literally burst into tears?
I did.
Seriously?
Yeah, I actually did burst into tears.
We were in the port, ready to ship out the car, and she burst into tears.
We were tracking the boat to make sure the car got here and everything. And then I was saying to Jean, I said, "Can you send me a picture of the car? Is it there yet?"
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it was really emotional time. When we got off the plane here, wasn't it? I cried again. It was crazy.
So when you win Rally Barbados years to come, you're gonna be overjoyed. You're gonna be.
I'm moving out here. I'm gonna move out here.
You're gonna move over here. Well, I'm gonna be looking for you. Okay, so a couple more questions. We spoke of sponsors. I know they're gonna edit this. This is a good one. Right, my question to you would be, what is the difference with Saul Rally Barbados and any other rallies you've been to in the UK? What's the difference between Saul Rally Barbados and any other rallies you've actually done in the UK?
Quite a few, isn't there? Quite a few, really.
Even the atmosphere.
Well, obviously the weather, the atmosphere, it's everything out here. Whereas in the UK, you normally get rain and it's cold and you get the rain. And I think for me, the support we've had out here is absolutely massive.
The crowds, the spectators,
crowds
are just crazy out here.
You just can't explain it, can you? It's like everything is like one big party. This is what life should be like.
That's what I'm thinking. Like every day, all the time, I would rally. Just because it's all the camaraderie, and if something's wrong with your car and you need a part, trust me, they will go to the ends of the earth to make sure you get back.
We've had that this weekend. We had it before King of the Hill. We had major problems, didn't we? And everybody just literally jumped straight on board to make sure we were out. The car went to the rally show 2 hours before the end. That's how tight it was. It was like I was like, this has got to happen. Really can't do this right now. So it's been quite stressful, but it's fantastic.
I hear people say that they just come for the rum. Do you come for the rum?
Maybe.
Rum, fun.
We like to try a little top now and again, don't we?
Yeah.
I mean, even if I stop rallying, I'll be honest, I would still come here. Because we class this as our second home anyway, don't we? And we've got so many friends they class us as family, so and everyone's so warm and caring. It's brilliant. It's fantastic out here.
Do you have your family come out though? Have your children ever actually visited, come with you, have a whole set of them on a corner with flags? Mom, go mom. Have we ever had that?
The first year we had.
The first year when we came,
because we got married.
On the same year, some of the family came then.
And
then back at home in England, we get all the grandchildren, and they're all sat on the bank. 16. There's 16 grandchildren, by the way, and they're all 16. 16. And they're all sat on the bank shouting, "Go Nanny, go Nanny."
I have to then have this word. Just say go, Cheryl. Don't say nanny.
Yeah. Like I don't know who you're talking about. You're not. They don't. She doesn't. They don't mean me. That's not me.
That's not me.
Keep driving. Yeah.
Window up.
Window up. Yeah. Didn't hear that.
No, exactly.
Okay, well, good stuff. You guys have had some really good support as well. That is awesome.
Everyone has been fantastic, haven't they? Around here, really. You know, family and friends and sponsorship, everything.
Yeah, and Barbados is great for that. Like, we love, trust me, anyone comes to our island, we accept you as family. You could be any color, you could be any size, it doesn't matter. We love you. We're going to help. Anything, any way, anyhow. So, let me see. I don't know if I have any other questions. I hope they edit all of this because I feel like I'm under pressure. Let me see.
You're doing great.
I'm doing great. Okay, I hope so. Right, I think you might have answered this before, but I'm going to ask. What challenges did you face throughout your career in motorsports?
Oh, apart from the age. I mean, the biggest thing I think is the confidence I didn't have. The confidence I didn't have.
Keeping up with physical fitness
physical fitness was hard, and the mental side was hard as well. So I had all that to deal with, but I've overcome it by pushing and pushing. I mean, the support of my husband and my family has been great. Yeah. But the challenges are like the dehydration. You know, when you're racing, your dehydration.
Oh my goodness.
The first year we had no camel bags, we had nothing. So I was so exhausted. It was just bottles of water everywhere. Yeah. So it's a learning curve, you know. Yeah. So all the challenges you're learning every time you do it because there's always a different one. Yes. So there's many. You know yourself.
Yeah, I know myself. I lose lots of weight.
I keep trying to lose more weight. Yeah.
But you know what? I love when rally comes around. I'm all for the weight. I'm all for losing the weight. So I put on the suit and I actually have a whole bunch of long johns on there. Believe it or not. And I'm sweating it out and I'm feeling great. I'm like, this is my workout for the week. I'm not going back to the gym again.
I think the biggest challenge doing it out here is the tiredness, isn't it?
Yeah.
The tiredness, you know, when you're wrecking the stages and pace noting and you know, the first year we did it, I say we were absolutely exhausted. Yeah. But that teaches you how to manage yourself and how you organise yourself and things like that. So massive challenge.
You have to be very organised in motorsports. If not, you just will not make it to the end.
No, exactly.
You will not.
Exactly.
Okay, so next question, and I am thinking, I'm going through here. Actually, I think we've covered everything.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well, Cheryl, it was an absolute pleasure. Along with Barry, it was an absolute pleasure hosting you on Beijing Blitz Motorsports. Thank you so much for coming back to Barbados again and again. Thank you for inspiring me. Even in my first year of motorsports back in 2016 and seeing you as the only female rally driver, that was extremely inspiring. It kept me going as well.
Bless you. Thank you.
And I can't wait till one day I'm competing with you.
We'll do that.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But as soon as it does, I'll be messaging you and say, Cheryl, I've got my car.
I'll expect that message. I'll be waiting.
Yeah. I'll be like, I'm waiting for you. Not ready. Not for you. Not for you. I'll be like, don't worry. It won't be like that.
We'll be side by side. We'll be side by side with our clues, won't we, like that?
Yeah. Obviously, good sportsmanship.
Totally.
Good sportsmanship.
Fantastic.
Yes, fantastic.
And you need that.
We need that in the sport. So thank you very much for.
Thank you so much.
You are most welcome. So Beijing Blitz Motorsports. Oh, I just got some word from the crew that it's your anniversary coming up, or it was your.
We just had our 14th wedding anniversary on Sunday.
Oh, really? Your 14th wedding
on King of the Hill.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, fantastic!
Yeah.
That's so funny, right? Because my wedding anniversary is going to be on Monday, and it's going to probably fall every time of prize giving. Yeah.
Well, same as ours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you get? What are you going to get for your wedding anniversary? Shall I tell you what I had?
What did you have?
An oil filter and oil.
I really want a drill. My husband hasn't gotten any hint yet, and they wanted it for Christmas, but.
He probably will now.
Yeah, he probably will now.
Just a big hint.
Yeah, just a big hint, but I definitely want a drill.
Great minds think alike.
And he's there saying something about a suit, but I won't even go down that lane. I'm not going to go down that lane, but he was very supportive in getting me all my gear this year. Very, very supportive. We heard that, honey. But you see, it's so good to have men who support women in motorsports. So Barry, thank you for supporting this lovely lady.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, and that's a wrap from Beijing Blitz Motorsports Rally Barbados King of the Hill 2022.
Ting Bling Bling.
Ting Bling Bling. Remember to shout it loud and clear. Ting Bling Bling. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.